Okay, this video is going to talk you through a little bit about the assignment, what is going to be the design your own assembly here. This is the Spring 2020 OnShape, your assembly drawing assignment here. This is where I'm asking you to pick any assembly that you have, something that you want to create, something you have around the house, something that you're going to go ahead and model, where you're going to model 3 separate parts. Okay, you're going to go ahead and create 3 separate parts for your assembly, and whether you're going to actually create each one of these parts themselves or you're going to pull in objects from an external source, that's fine too, but you have to have 3 separate parts. Now, if you look at this full assembly, you can see there are multiple parts here. There's 6 screws, there's a wall plate, and then 2 arms. But in essence, there's 3 parts. There's an arm, a wall plate, and a screw. Those are the 3 parts that are repeating. If I were to then go and look at the exploded view drawing for this particular part, you can see that there are 3 items, all right, 1, 2, and 3, the wall plate, the arm, and the drywall screw. So the drywall screw I actually pulled in from McMaster Carr, which is an external industrial supply company. I will show you how to do that in a video on how to pull in a CAD file and then utilize that if you'd like to do that. Your part does not need to move. It can be a stable or stagnant assembly. It does not need to have functioning or moving features to it. So fairly simple, but you do need to model at least 2 of the 3 parts, or if not more, for your assembly. So as you go through this assignment, read through this carefully. You have gone through the smaller assignment drawing, so you do know how to work with different parts, or you know how to do a little bit different modeling techniques. I want you to be able to apply those to create the parts. If you have problems, as always, email me and I'll be there to help you. You are going to have to identify what you're going to model, and then you need to go ahead and model those parts. When you model them, make sure that you hit the new button in the extrusion when you go to extrude a new part, so it creates it as a separate part. Okay, and I'll talk you through some of that in a video. You'll create your assembly, you'll do an exploded view drawing, you'll make a working drawing, and some very specifics here to go through. Make sure you check these out. Down here there's your grading rubric, and then at the bottom these are your examples of the assignment itself. Okay, as you come down through, you will see this is the type of drawing. Obviously your multi-view drawing, isometric view. This is a larger view of the fastener, and then this is the multi-view of the back plate. So make sure you do a multi-view of each part that you have in your assembly. You have an exploded view drawing with a parts list, complete with balloons, and then any type of application. So here there's going to be glue that is applied to this rabbet joint. Make sure you have any notation for assembly there also. And then if you slide down, you're going to show the last object here is the fully assembled view of the final product. So this is the full assemble view. All right. So there will be video assistance at the bottom of this particular assignment, but make sure you read through things very carefully. Make sure you look at the rubric very carefully, and you should be able to utilize the example and the videos to help you work through your assembly drawing.